Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Swami Jyotirmayananda Society, our journey to self realization. Please subscribe our channel for the mystical meanings and to enjoy daily satsang. We are currently exploring the book Yoga Essays for Self Improvement, authored by Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So, in today's satsang, we are going to study the chapter of how to develop presence of mind. The ability to maintain presence of mind can help you attain success in every field of life. One endowed with this quality is able to hold a balanced mind and a clear intellect in every situation that demands a quick response. Various unexpected conditions arise in life which must be dealt with quickly and precisely. If one lacks presence of mind, complications arise, and what was as simple as plucking a flower becomes as difficult as tossing a mighty rock. A hero in a battlefield must possess presence of mind to a great degree. A doctor at the operating table must be quick and precise in his movements and decisions. He must have intense presence of mind. Presence of mind is the aroma of an integrated personality. A healthy mind glows with the vitality of alertness and vigilance. Still, greater presence of mind must be acquired by an aspirant who is a hero in the battlefield of the mind. He is a surgeon who performs subtle operations on the unconscious with the sharp knife of reason. Endowed with presence of mind, an aspirant is able to detect the stealthy entry of unwanted thoughts and sentiments into his mind. He is able to adopt an effective method to curb, prevent, and efface the subtle negative tendencies arising from the subconscious to invade the conscious mind. So he doesn't allow those thoughts to bubble up. And as soon as they do, which they must, he recognizes them and quickly reverses the process. So, how to develop presence of mind? Promote sattva or purity in your personality by taking recourse to good association, which is satsanga, study of scriptures, selfless service to humanity, and a rhythmic pattern of life which combines meditation, action, devotion, and wisdom in your everyday living, in your daily life. Cultivate the habit of dwelling upon the great utterances and inspiring instructions of the scriptures. Maintain a lofty state of mind. Radiate joy and courage in your atmosphere. Bring hope to people. Fill your physical body with refreshing vitality by proper exercises and diet. Practice asana and pranayama, the exercises of hatha yoga. Fill your mind with the spiritual vitality of aspiration for God realization. Find a profound purpose in your life and then live to fulfill it. Do not allow your mind to be clouded by any situation in life. Develop a sattvic sense of humor. You are being terrorized by paper giants of your own imagination. Wait and watch. Do not swerve from your duty. You will survive all the passing conditions of the world. This quality does not imply that you need to become aware of all that happens around you. Rather, it is a quality that grasps the essentials, knowing that the essential comprehends the non essential in this wider vision. If you become aware of the waves and lose your awareness of the ocean, you are not maintaining presence of mind. If, on the other hand, you become aware of the ocean, you do not ignore the waves, yet at the same time, you are not caught in them. With increasing presence of mind, become aware of the deeper reality of the self that underlies all the names and forms. You are very sensitive to all things of the world, and if you do that, it becomes a habit, and that If they are interesting to your ego, you may be known as having presence of mind from a worldly point of view, but in fact you lack a philosophical presence of mind. Just because you like something doesn't mean it's the right answer. You are not hearkening to the drums of death that beat closer and closer as time passes by. You are oblivious to your need of accomplishing the supreme task of life, which is self realization. You need to control your desires, master your moods and sentiments, and construct your life on the basis of divine impressions. If you ignore this essential requirement of life, in spite of your brightness with reference to worldly affairs, you do not have the true presence of mind. Why? Because you are diluting yourself in trivial things, whereas the bigger, more important goal of your life remains unexplored. So live in the present, develop an awareness of the ever present reality of the divine self, become a flute in his hands by emptying yourself of the illusion of egoistic vision. Your personality is like a house built on the summits of divine consciousness. If the house is kept shut, the breeze of expansion, the sunshine of wisdom, and the showers of bliss do not enter. A person who lacks mystic presence of mind has his house shut and is therefore dominated by the dampness of illusory desires, the worms of worries, and the stench of injured feelings, while all the while he has it within himself to change his circumstances, to turn the ship around. So open your personality to the sunshine of spiritual wisdom. Become aware of the immense treasures of life that expand before your vision. There are so many possibilities. Make your life like a flowing river. Enjoy the journey. Become aware of the cosmic life by breaking the prison bars of egoistic desires. Be mindful of who is asking for it. Is it your mind, senses, intellect, or ego? And as you go deeper and deeper into the spiritual journey, you will be able to identify and take appropriate action that is good for your soul, good for your development, and your journey to self realization. Then you will enjoy the eternal presence of the divine self. Let presence of mind enable you to keep your personality free from the burden of worries. Worries are, even science tells you, research tells you, a great amount of your worries are needless, they never materialize, and yet we have given ourselves enough pain and torture thinking about the inevitable. So, worries don't accomplish anything. Try to minimize the burdens. Same thing with anxieties and vain preoccupations, daydreaming, thinking of things that may happen, etc., so that you may direct your mental energy towards the practice of concentration, meditation, and samadhi. So instead of going in a negative direction, you can choose to turn around and take a positive path, the path of joy, happiness, expansion, and growth. And when you start practicing concentration, your mind starts getting focused, one pointed, and then meditation becomes easier. Meditation is keeping your mind focused on an object for a longer time, and eventually it turns into samadhi, which is transcending time and space. This is the essential purpose of your existence, because in samadhi you expand your heart, your consciousness opens up, and you find newfound vistas that you never knew existed within you. You learn to enjoy the radiance, the fragrance that emanates from within you. Discover the self, terminate the process of birth and death, and enjoy supreme bliss. It is your birthright. We are known as children of nectar, Amritasya Putraha, and we should never forget that. We have not been born to live in misery and pain, although so many of us do that, but we have options, there are choices available. There is not a moment to lose in accomplishing this task of supreme fulfillment. As they say, human life is transient. When this boat will perish, nobody knows. Nobody knows when our last breath would be. So let us use this opportunity, and each day lived in gratitude, love, and bliss is a day of celebration, joy, happiness. So move forward. You are bound to succeed. May God bless you. This is Swami Nikhilananda. In tomorrow's satsang, we will pick up another important chapter. Of course, all of them are beautiful, very profound, life changing events and chapters if we pay close attention. So, tomorrow we will study how to solve a problem, and we know how many problems exist in this transient world. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Hari Om Tat Sat.